So last night, during the VMAs, Taylor Swift's Wildest Dreams music video came out. I was probably one of the first people to see it. I saw it like 2 minutes after it came out, and I loved it. Granted, I am a huge Taylor Swift fan, so I'm probably a little biased, but it took me a couple rewatches before I realized what was wrong with the music video. Undoubtedly, visually, this is a beautiful video. But with all the lions and the zebras and the huge grassy fields, the video is a classic example of Hollywood's generalization of Africa. And what makes this even worse is that this video is set in the 1950s. And what do we know about Africa in the 1950s? Here's a brief history. In 1884, 14 European nations gathered to establish their ownership over certain parts of Africa. The 14 nations divided Africa up into countries based on the natural resources that were in those countries. But while they were doing this, they completely disregarded the ethnic and religious differences in those regions. Naturally, this ignorance led to a crap ton of war, and is arguably responsible for the Rwandan genocide, which killed 800,000 people. Throughout the next century, Africa was slowly decolonized. But in the 1950s, colonialism still ruled. And during this period of colonization, indigenous Africans were slaves to the Europeans. Now, of course, none of us know the actor's motives, but because this video is set in the 1950s, it inadvertently suggests that these two actors could be playing the part of colonials. Not to mention, portraying Africa as a huge field where a bunch of happy animals run around in a time where literal slavery was going on is a bit ignorant. This leads me to criticism number 2. This video is a misrepresentation and generalization of Africa. Think about it. In the video, Africa looks like this. There are no buildings, no houses, no cities, and no indigenous people. Just animals. Whereas 1950s America looks like this. In my opinion, this video suggests that Africa is a poor continent inhabited mainly by animals, when America is a rich and glamorous place that you want to live. And frankly, that's racist. Alright, so those are the criticisms I have of the video, but other than that, like I said, I loved it. I think the cinematography was totally beautiful. Okay, that's it. Thank you for watching this video. I hope maybe you learned something from it, and if you're a Taylor Swift fan like I am, please don't hate me. Bye.